Hi, welcome to Ken's Games Collection and episode 20 of blah blah blah. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, and I guess the events over the last couple of days has, pretty much warranted me to actually wanted to do one of these videos, and that is on the apparent remake of The Last of Us. And this actually goes back to early as 2018 when Sony was preparing to remake the original Last of Us. You got to remember, The Last of Us came out in 2013, and guess what? The remaster came out in 2014 on the PlayStation 4. Originally, it was on PlayStation 3. So here we are now, and there's all the speculation that it could be still in the works, and I just feel what a waste of resources, because there was another team working on it, but it's been handed over, I believe, to Naughty Dog to do, and I got other teams involved in it. So I just think that it's a waste of resources in 2021 to be doing a remake of a game that's only about 8 years old. I just look at it as being as a bit of a cash grab, because of that fact, and that's all I could come up with the logic of this. To me, there's no logic in remaking The Last of Us at this stage. It just seems to be a real waste of resources, like I said. Now, I was really disappointed to learn that Bent Studios pitched the idea for Days Gone, which is a phenomenal game, way better than this. That's my personal opinion. I think that the Days Gone is way better than Last of Us, but they pitched the idea to Days Gone 2. It didn't happen, and that's when apparently Bent Studio was divided up, working on some stuff for Naughty Dog, including what has been speculated as being a new Uncharted game. But I think something happened where they weren't too happy to be split up. They thought they were going to be all dissolved into Naughty Dog, and they wanted to do their own thing. So I think they're doing their own new IP again. But the interesting thing about that was, is there going to be a new Uncharted game? Now, having Bent Studio involved in this to begin with made perfect sense, because believe it or not, Bent Studios did do an Uncharted game, Uncharted Golden Abyss, for the PlayStation Vita. They made this game. It was overseen by Naughty Dog, but they were the developers of this game. And I was thinking, man, if you were going to do a new Uncharted game, why not spend the time and resources doing a remake of this for the PlayStation 5? This is one of the best PlayStation Vita games you can buy. It was the reason why I bought a Vita, and I felt the story in this is worthy enough to be put into the PlayStation 5 universe, into the main, I guess you can say, the Uncharted universe as well. I thought it was a brilliant game. With the dialogue, the characters were all there. Scully, Nathan Drake were there. It is scaled a bit down. I think it's like a game that only lasted 10 hours. I think the Lost Legacy, that was about a 10-hour game as well. But for them to do a new Uncharted game or remake Golden Abyss, that would be perfect. A lot of people don't even know this exists because the PlayStation Vita did not sell at all. So that could be one avenue I feel they could go down. I thought it would be perfect if they did that. But having Bent Studios involved in that to begin with, that's when I thought straight away to Golden Abyss. Remake that, don't remake this. But it really is going to be hard to see what happens with the PlayStation 5. I've said it before, this is just the weirdest launch I've ever seen of any consoles. And I know it does come down to the availability of transistors or whatever it is that there's a shortage of, but man, this is the weirdest console launch I've ever seen. Now let's talk about Nintendo Switch. Ever since the Switch came out, there's been talk about Lite, and then after that, when we did get the Switch Lite, everybody was going on about the Switch Pro. I heard somebody say to me that it's going to be called the Switch Elite. I don't know how true that is, but that's what somebody said to me, who works in some retail, in gaming retail, and they said it was going to be called the Switch Elite. So I don't know if Nintendo would do it. But then again, anything is possible. We look at the 3DS. We got the new 3DS. It just graphical upgrades of these consoles and stuff like that. But it kind of makes sense to me to go in a different path. With the Switch, it was all about either portable or docked, playing on your TV, HD TV or whatever. And with the Lite, it was all about the portability. I thought if there is going to be a Pro or an Elite Switch, it would just have to be home console only. No screen, just a home console like the Wii U, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, all that sort of stuff. There's no screens, and you can't rip it out and go off with it. It is a dedicated home console. And to me, that would make perfect sense if Nintendo was going to do something like that. I don't know if they would. It's, it's been speculation for such a long time, and anything is possible with them. But I do feel that it would have to be a home-based console. None of this stuff where you can take it away. There's all talk about graphic capabilities be upgraded and this and that. The first thing they really need to work on is their Wi-Fi in that thing, because it's a mess. It's a mess playing games online. It just doesn't, it really needs a major overhaul, I feel. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I was just like excited with the fact that there could be another Uncharted game in the works. Could it be a Golden Abyss? Who knows? But I do feel like Naughty Dog really needs to be working on a new IP. We've had Last of Us, we've had Uncharted, we've had Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter. But I feel like they need to work on something different, something that's totally something that we're not going to be seeing. Like, who would thought after we had Jak and Daxter on the PlayStation 3, we had the Uncharted series, more life, gritty. It wasn't these cartoon characters. But I would like to see Naughty Dog evolve into something more. Don't keep going back to The Last of Us. You can keep going back to Uncharted. I don't mind about that. But they won't be developing that. They'll be overseeing it. I feel they said that they were done with Uncharted, and I believe that. But they will still be there in some way or shape or form, overseeing that project, because it is so important to them, I feel. So yeah, that's my thoughts on all that sort of stuff. I don't know what to expect for 2021. 35th anniversary of Zelda. We still haven't heard nothing yet. We know that we're getting a remake of Twilight Princess and coming out with the controller, which, yeah, it is a controller, isn't it, or whatever it is, which I pre-ordered. Those things sold out pretty quick and went on eBay at high prices. Gotta love the scalpers, I tell you. It's just ridiculous, this is. But yeah, there's nothing else with the Zelda news. I was really hoping that there's going to be a directive from Nintendo talking about 35 years of Zelda. Throw in Wind Waker and Twilight Princess into a double pack, HD double pack for the Switch. That would be awesome. I would buy it and play both of those games again. But it's just been really weird. Nintendo's always weird. But yeah, we'll see. Watch this space, I guess you could say. Let me know down below. Last of Us, only 8 years since the game was released, and we're getting another remaster. Crazy or not? Then again, look at GTA. Is it GTA 5 or 6 we're up to? I don't know. GTA 5. I think. Yeah, 4 was the one. Yeah, it's GTA 5. It's been on PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. So who knows? They're milking it. I haven't seen a new GTA game for such a long time from Rockstar Games. It just doesn't make sense to me, but they're going to be working on a new game, and just let's hope it's not all online only, because I wouldn't do that. I'm not going to go in buying another one of these online only games. I got really burnt with Fallout 76. So that's it. I'm done. Till next time, guys. Bye.